Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial. This is how you do the props. A couple of different ways you can do props, and I'm going to show you some of those. Let's just go to baseball here, MLB, and you'll see all the props listed here. That's a quick way if you want to. If you go into here, you're just going to have props on this game. So let's go here at the Yankees game. Let's look at this one. We go here now. This is not real selective, right? Say we want to just bet on home runs for Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge or something. You would have to look through this and find them. Game props are going to be more total overall game stuff. Will there be a score in the first inning? Total hits over and under 14 and a half. Teams with the most hits. Which one you think it's going to be? There's lines and stuff that you can bet. But say we're looking for home runs right here. All right, now we can see there they are. But there's an easier way to do this, So rather than going in it like this and looking at everything, we can go up here and go to more, go to props, and then we can search for that stuff. So we go to, we can change the game to, where's it at? Did the game already go off? Nope, right there. And then we can see, we'll pick Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. Hold on, let me see what were we doing? How are we doing this player filter? Here we go. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton. So now all of the stuff that we do hits home runs right there. That's who's going to show up. I've got those two selected. Here they are. And there's different options, which you can bet on. You can just bet on different things. You can change it by which players you want to select. If you only want to look at Aaron Judge, you can do that. And look at things and see what you want to do. Or you can go to or we don't have any, clear them all, and we can go to the total games, where it lists everybody. Well, we still got one player selected, and there we go. And now it's going to list everybody for that game. On the different things that come up, but you can break it down into each game, right here, and that's baseball. You can do the different sports up here. Let's say we want to do basketball. And we want to build a parlay. You see up here, you can build parlays and stuff. So let's say we want to do total points over. I don't know. Sometimes you can't put certain things in parlays. Sometimes you can. Now points. Let's say we want to go this guy over. So see, it has right here. It's showing our parlay, right? So if we want to bet $25, it's going to show the payout. We can place parlay. We can confirm it, and that's the two-leg parlay. Now that's going to go pending in two places. It's going to show up here. We can click up here and see it pending, right? We can then open it up and read. All right, we have this Azure Thompson over 14 points, and the Detroit game over 225.5 points. That's that bet. But now over here back in props, if we stayed there, you can see it over here as well. Where is that? Right, my bets right here. It'll show you that too. I think you can click on it right here and see more detailed as to what it is. Shows you the exact name and the team and all that. What the bet is. That's another way to look at it. But you can just look at all kinds of stuff here. NHL, first goal. This is, and then you'll have all the games here because you have all games listed. If you want to look at it just a certain game, then you can switch that there, and look at different things, and just pick, let's just randomly select some stuff and see what we can do. If the parlay gets too huge, that's plus 650 right now, then it won't allow us to do it. Let's see if that one will allow us to do it. So now we have 3-team parlay with all the things that we just selected. And that would pay 26. Let's say we didn't want that one. We could just exit out right there. And it's still the rest of them right there. 50. What the return would be. Place. Confirm. and then we can go right up here and check it. And now there's those two. And again, we can click here and open it up for more details. That's the first one we did. There's the second one, and it'll show you those things. You can look at all that. Now, this help button gives you lots of answers to questions as to if my player didn't start, where does it at? What happens if my player retires from the game? What player doesn't start? You can read that. I have a lot of guys ask me these questions, but all of these rules are listed here, and there's just a ton of them. I mean, look, this just goes on and on with all the different things about how these are calculated and game props and exotic rules. It just kind of tells you what everything is. And now if we go back up here to pending, that other prop bet, the props will usually look like this. I can identify them. You can identify them when they'll be like this, and they'll tell you. And then you can click and open it, and it'll tell you more. If there's more of this stuff, it'll be listed out, and it kind of opens it up to tell you more. But that's how you get to props. You can do it up here in more, and the props plus, and then go into it. And a lot of search. You have a lot of. When you go to quick picks, you have a search right here of, let's say, I don't know, Jung, and they'll, Josh Jung, they'll come up, and then you can put that, and so you're kind of building a prop here, and what do you want? It's going to give you the odds, So if you think he's going to get 1, it's minus 197, and you put that in there, and there it is, But you can go back and delete that and say Jock Peterson now. And let's say under home runs, under. I guess it won't let us do that, but let's do hits and RBIs. We can do under that one, 0.5. I don't know why it's not taking it. So that must be something that it won't allow us to parlay, where this one will. This one would allow us to do it. So over 2 hits, and now you see our parlay. It's back over here. And again, 25, I'll pay 125. We can place it, confirm it. And that's all my bets. That's the one we just did there. It shows you what they are. So if you like betting the player props, you can do this for all these different options. Soccer leagues, here at the end, but NHL, and you can do it like that, and then play these different player props. From all the different baseball games to. There's not many NBA games left today. I think just one, but NHL, there's 10 of them, So you have all these different ones to select from. Once you do it, you can bet on this player, and build, that's the building part over here, But if you want to select from the options like this, you can select that player. I don't remember which player it was, but you can select him like that, and then he'll come up and show you different stuff on that player that you can bet. And if you do a bunch of them in there, like I said, we have 3 in this parlay now. This is probably going to put the parlay too big. It's plus 4,700. I think it's going to be way too big. Let's see, it's 1861. I think that's going to be below, and it's giving us that because we have too much already bet on the prop builder, and it goes over. So it is letting us do it because I guess this guy has this setting is below $20. So I think on the prop builder you can actually do as low as $5. So that's a pretty good parlay right there. 4 legs, $18 pays $8.93, and it's on those things happening. We got a Cincinnati Red game. There's another Rangers game. We got Jared McCann, and the Blackhawks game will have over half a point. Another Jared McCann will have at least 2 assists. So that's how you do the prop bets.